Today, we would discuss about the most important word people are after, beauty. A word that is powerful, a word that holds all power and prestige beyond any other adjective. A word that chases many to run after plastic surgeries and extreme diets. A word that is at the base of all desires and heart's longings. If you ask some people to define beauty or a beautiful person, what they would say? Your beautiful smile, a gorgeous face, a distinctive personality, or a beautiful dressing sense. We live in a society obsessed with being beautiful, that runs after beauty. Everywhere you see in movies, in magazines, they portray beautiful faces. This forcing our youngsters to develop a low self-esteem. Many teenagers whom I have personally counseled do not even like to come for a photo shot because of a pimple or because of their hair fall. It's time that we have to redefine beauty. What is true beauty? I think it is much beyond what our eyes catching, what our eyes are looking at. It's beyond looks. Have you ever felt someone looking so beautifully exterior and after becoming close, they become so repulsive? You don't feel like being with them. They look ugly. And somebody who are naturally looking, once you become closer to them, they look so beautiful. Psychology today has provided a lot of studies that concluded that the most attractive people are not really physically much beautiful, but the people who are having a good attitude, and the less attractive people have very bad attitude with selfish motives and low drives. I would say a beautiful person will always have these two ingredients, the two G's, gratitude and generosity. Gratitude and giving makes a person to look more beautiful. A person who doesn't complain, whose heart is so grateful for the little things, for the bumblebee, for the smell of the rain, for the little child, for that smile, for everything around us, the life. That is the person who looks so beautiful, a person with a grateful heart. And next, a person who loves to give to others. Have you heard of Rockefeller? He was one of the greatest billionaire. He was holding great properties. When I went to New York, I saw a lot of buildings in his name. And you know, he gave so much money, huge amount of money to the poor, to the underprivileged, to the church-related activities. He was a devout Christian. You know, he did not give when he became a billionaire, but he gave at the tender age of 16 when he was just a clerk. And you know that he once said that why God singled him out for that stupendous wealth. He said God knew that whatever I get from him, I'll turn it around and give it back to him. Have you heard of Osceola McCarthy, the washerwoman, who got so many awards? You know, when she was young, she wanted to study, but she could not continue because of her dying aunt. She has to take care of her. And throughout her life, she was just a washerwoman. She was washing everybody's clothes, and whatever little money she was getting, she was putting in a bank. And she did not even get married. She had no one. She was alone and she was doing everything. Even her Bible, when it was torn, she was just pasting it. And finally one day, she handed over, you know how much money? $150,000 she handed over to as a scholarship fund to the university where she wanted to do. And how beautiful she might be looking. When she died, that black old woman might not be looking beautiful physically, but you know, for the students who took all the scholarship and have come up in their life, she was a beautiful angel. So that's why I said Beauty lies inside your heart, and the two main ingredients, why don't you wear those two main ingredients? A life full of gratitude to the small things what God has given you. God has given you life. Even you are alive today is because of His grace and mercy. How many accidents, how many things are happening around, and you're still alive. Each and every small little thing God is giving you, and be thankful, be grateful to that loving God, and give whatever you have. Give. Jesus said, it is more blessed to give than to receive. And He commended that little widow who gave at the last coin, the last mite. And I encourage you to do the same. Dr. Robert Thornaby, who is still now a plastic surgeon for almost 3 decades, he has written in his book, The Beauty Quotient, that not only, though physical appearance counts a bit, the things which are more attractive are personalities, charisma, and confidence. Yes, confidence is breathtaking, courage is beautiful, and selfishness is repulsive, and bitterness is disgusting. That is the difference. And Jack Palance, I have read about him, he's a great actor, and people like him to be the bad guy in the movies. When he was in the World War II, he was in the Air Force, and his plane engine, one engine had gone bad, so the plane dived nose down into the ground, and because of which he has to do a lot of facial reconstruction, and because of that face which has gone bad, mutilated, he had got great TV opportunities, great film opportunities, and he even won Oscar award. So that sometimes if you wear your scars with pride, they can turn you into a star. So how I would wish all our youngsters not to worry about their scars, but to just think beauty is beyond everything. Beauty is not about skin, it's not about your looks, it's not even about your hair, it's something much deeper. Bible redefines beauty in a beautiful way. Beauty is not about external adornments like expensive, beautiful ornaments or elaborate hairstyle, but it is about inner beauty, that unfading beauty of gentleness and tenderness. That is real beauty.